This video will cover creating references entries in APA style. There is a video on the library website under APA activities to help you with APA formatting of a Word document. The first thing we're going to do is type references. The rest of this video will go over how to correctly format a citation in your references page. Just like in MLA style, there are very specific guidelines on the order in which information appears in your references page. The best place to go for specific guidelines on how to format your citations is our Source It guide, which is available on our website at cawthralibrary.com. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a document with all of my citation information, and I'm going to show you how to make adjustments so that this conforms to APA style. First thing I have to do is center the title, References, and then I'm going to double space the entire document. The next thing I have to do is create a hanging indent, and this is a little bit tricky. You need to grab the center button on that slider and drag it into the ½ inch mark. And this will create the hanging indent that you can see circled here. If you grab the wrong button on the slider with your mouse, don't panic. You can always hit the undo button or press Ctrl-Z on your keyboard to go back to the original formatting and try again. As I said earlier, using the Source It guide is an excellent way to ensure that your citations are done correctly. So I'm going to show you how to use the Source It guide now. I've selected a book with one author and highlighted the generic text. You can see it just says author, AA, period, bracket, date, bracket, title of book. And I'm going to use that in my Word document now and type over it so that I can be confident that my citation is done correctly. So all I'm doing is just highlighting the text from the Source It guide, copying it into my Word document, and then typing over the various components. So I replace author with my actual author and date with my actual date from the book, and the title and the publisher and so on. And then I'll alphabetize the references by whatever that first piece of information is. In the case of my examples on the screen, I've got authors' last names to use for alphabetizing. Before we move on, I do want to draw your attention to one thing, and that's the use of punctuation and italics. I haven't adjusted any punctuation in my copying and pasting from the Source It guide. So APA style says author's last name, comma, then their initials with a period between each letter for the initials, a bracket, and then the copyright date, and then another bracket, followed by a period. The title of the work goes in italics, followed by a period. Next comes the city of publication, and you just choose the first one listed in the text, followed by a colon, then the publishing company, followed by a period. Depending on what you're citing, there will be additional information that you need to include, but use the Source It guide as your referencing tool, and then you can't go wrong. So we've talked a little bit about how to use the Source It guide to ensure that your citations are correct. Another source that you can use is a citation website like bibme.org. I'm going to show you how to use bibme to create the same citation that we just did using the Source It guide. Now there are many online citation tools. You can use whichever one you like. bibme works for me, so that's what I'm going to use. The first thing you do is type in the ISBN number, which is found just above the barcode on the back of the book, into the search field in bibme. After that, just click Find a Book and select the correct book. You'll get a chance to check over the various bits of information. Make sure that they're correct by confirming with the title page and the copyright page of your particular text. And then you can go ahead and click on Add to My Bibliography. The information appears in the bar on the right-hand side of the screen. All you have to do is copy that text and paste it into your Word document. And you can see that my Source It guide example and my bibme example are identical, which is what I want. Now I don't need the second Bosnia reference, so I'm going to delete it. And that's it for this first video. Use bibme, use the Source It guide, and you can't go wrong. Thanks for watching.